I got my hands on a couple of new screenshots as well as some new information regarding this game. So first of all, the game has been really expanded upon. Now you'll be able not only to play as Batman or use the Batmobile, but you're going to use them in tandem. There's a new move that will allow you, like a finisher, to punch the bad guy and have your car come in and knock them out with like a trank dart and so forth. I haven't seen the animation yet, but I'm really hyped. Another new thing is that Batman is going to be able to pick up crates and weapons and just bash the bad guys in with them. Now I don't know exactly how this will work. I think it's gonna be some sort of finisher, but I'm not sure. Or maybe it could be something like sleeping dogs, whereas you have certain objects in the environment where once you have your opponent grabbed, you just pull him there and the event automatically occurs. There's like a small cutscene where the bad guy is getting his ass handed. More so, there appears to be a new enemy type, or rather maybe a modification to an old existing one, where you will need your batarangs to first knock him out and then punch him. So I'm really hyped. I hope there's going to be more enemies that will use these kind of tactics, because Batman's fighting has been pretty straightforward. If you look at the screenshot, this is a research facility and Batman's kicking ass. However, there's these little wicked weird people at Cadmus who also have a research facility who take their genetic manipulation and cloning and so forth, they take them very serious and they make up some really bad, nasty people. Now I'm wondering, maybe Arkham Knight has been some sort of an experiment of theirs, a genetically altered super soldier. Now I'm really curious, because he seems to be really tough and he really wants to go one-on-one with Batman. Now on the next couple of screenshots you're going to see this cool, really cool NVIDIA water effects. Now these little effects make this rain scene really cool and dense and very interesting and intriguing, because it makes it look like some sort of realistic cinematic thing. Now these are scans, so I'm sorry for the quality, but if you look closely you can see how cool the rain drips down. Another thing to note is that these little red enforcers, the guys with the machine guns and the helmets and so forth, they're wearing gas masks. So I guess they're working with the fear toxin, or at least they know of it, so they came prepared. I don't know exactly how the relationship is going to be between Arkham Knight and the villains, Maybe he's some sort of vigilante like Batman, or he's working for the state, or he's been purposely created by Cadmus, to beat up Batman. So I'm really curious and I really want to find that out. Another thing to note is that if you look at Batman's gloves, the fists there, they're like white, they're metallic plates. This could refer to Batman having those electric gloves he had in Arkham Origins and in Arkham City, the Wii edition. I hope they don't, because those made the game very easy. Another thing to note is these enforcers have the ability to climb down from something, Maybe they're going to drop by like through helicopter or jump from the roof and come and attack you, which is going to be pretty nice and dynamic, and I hope they do that. Now another thing to note is this cool, really cool car chase scene. Now I'm thinking this scene could be before the events, This could be like a cinematic before the game starts. Because you see the GCPD chasing down some crooks who obviously don't wear any sort of like masks, fear and protection masks and so forth, so they probably don't know about the fear toxin that's going to be released throughout the city. So it makes me think that this is just like a cinematic shot from a cinematic. Because if you look like very closely like upwards, there's like people in the street and there's like Chinatown and everything seems like somewhat open. Now I'm not sure, and I hope we'll get to interact more with the world and the city, and I really wish that the town was populated instead of this people running all the way left and right and an empty city, kind of like, because I'm kind of bored of all these empty cities. Now another and final screenshot is Batman facing off against the Arkham Knight in what looks to be near Falcone Tower. Falcone's been a very interesting mob boss, and I hope he makes an appearance in this game. I don't know for sure yet, because nothing has been really confirmed. But let's take a look at Arkham Knight. He obviously has some sort of special training. The gun he's wearing is a small pistol that does not make sound because he has a silencer. He has grenades, so he's well equipped for battle. But what makes me curious is that why, if he has all these weapons, why would he jump towards Batman, trying to punch him. It really doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm really curious. This could probably be like a cutscene, or maybe he's just trying to show Batman that he's better than him physically. But right now, everything's like unknown. I like the detail in the Batsuit, and the new one looks really cool, especially compared to the old Arkham City one and Arkham Asylum. This new outfit looks really awesome. Well, that's it for the Batman Arkham news. See you guys later.